Hey YouTubers, TazzMan here, and I'm bringing you another TazzMann's first look. And we're in Snapshot 13w41a, and we're going to look at some of the new stuff. And before we get in our world, we're going to go look at what's new with the multiplayer thing, because Dinnerbone has been reworking the network code to make it much more efficient and better features. So this is just a server that I found now, where it used to have the server information go way off the edge. That's no longer supported. Now you actually can have multiple lines. I don't know how many, but you can have, I'm pretty sure at least two. I don't know how many others. But anyway, this is just a vanilla server that I found, and some of the new things with 13w41a is when you mouse over the players, it actually tells you who is currently on the server. So you can actually see if a friend is on a server and decide whether you really want to get on or not. Also, the ping, it puts everything in this little blue little window. I think it kind of looked like that before, but now it's a little different. But anyway, really cool. Also, there's support for having a server icon that will go right here, just a little tiny icon. I believe that is set server side, and I haven't seen anywhere like where you can actually add an icon. So I'm not sure how that exactly works, but I have seen that you can have an icon right here, so you can quickly see a server you want. Alright, so let's move on to what's actually new, and this is lying. Because in my last one, oh yeah, and I'm actually not where I wanted to be, but let's just take a look over here real quick. Obviously, you can see here, we now have stained glass. And if you've been watching my first looks, I've mentioned multiple times about this. Now, you might have just noticed right here, every now and then it happens, but not every time. But sometimes water, it seems like, doesn't render through it properly. It did it a minute ago. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go look at this real quick. So, our new stained glass has the same recipe as it did when it was on the April Fool's joke video. But anyway, so what you do, exactly the same as stained clay, except you use the glass blocks, and then you put a little bit of dye in the middle, and that will yield you 8 blocks of stained glass. Now if you take 6 of those blocks and put them in your crafting bench in 2 rows of 3, you will get 6 stained glass panes. Now it's also important to note that it's 6, not 16. So however, doing glass still does give you 16. I think it's just when it's stained it only gives you 6. Alright, now some other fixes is the bars and glass now, I think it used to be 1 pixel thick, now it's actually 2. Not that that's really important, but the neat thing is now your iron bars will attach to both blocks of glass and the glass panes, and vice versa. As you can see, everything's connected up. So it used to be that whenever you connected, put glass near that, you'd have this little gap right there. But now, as you can see, it works great with more of your transparent blocks. Alright, so the other thing is, in the last video that I did, the secret settings was messed up. And actually, let's do this, F3, there we go. And go options, secret settings. So now as you can see, the secret settings, all 21 of them now work in game now again. You don't get the black screen. And as always, to return back to the default, just hit the F4 button. Alright. Also, in the game, render distance has been changed. It used to go up, I believe it was 16, I can't remember now. But they've changed it, so now the highest the render distance can go is 8 chunks. I think they were having issues with people putting it too high and really slowing down their game and things like that. Also, there was a button down here, the post-processing button, or option to give you on and off, has been removed. Now why? Don't know. Maybe it's always on or something like that, or maybe it automatically turns on when you turn on some of those other advanced features, such as your anisotropic filtering. Let's see. One other really cool thing is, where'd that spider go? Oh, he's over here. One other thing that has changed in the game, let's just grab a couple eggs. Let's do a zombie, a skeleton, maybe a creeper, and a spider. So this, I'm not sure how I feel about this yet, but now when you hit escape in single player mode, in a single player world, the game still goes on without you. So that means, like, if I was in non-creative mode and I hit escape and went to go to the bathroom, I might come back and find myself dead. Now the kind of interesting part about this is that, let's go ahead and turn off F3, is that, let's make it night, time set 14, make it nice and dark so nothing dies right away. So let's just add a couple zombies, some skeletons here, some spiders. So here's the kind of interesting thing. So when we pause or we hit the button, notice everything does stop. However, behind the scenes, everything is still moving and going wherever it does. Now the longer I wait before I actually go back in the game, the cooler this effect is. So let's just wait for a minute here, and I'm going to check the other notes to see if there's any other things. Alright, so let me just see if I've missed anything real quick. No, I think I pretty much got everything, and we probably paused it long enough. Now when we come back in the game, the whole game's been going this whole time, and we kind of get a time-lapsed version of what was going on. So let's just watch this. This is kind of trippy. Ooh, look at them all move. And then it catches you up. Now like I said, if I'm in survival and I just have to run to the bathroom real quick, normally I just hit pause, and when I came back I could resume my game. In this mode, you know, you'd hit pause and you come back and you might find yourself just dead. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, and I need to light up my pumpkin. I forgot. Oh, we got a spider in here. Ba-doop, ba-doop, and ba-doop. There you go. That's my candle inside the pumpkin. So as you can see, stained glass, very, very cool. Now one other thing, inside this stained glass area I have my candle, and it's actually something else. Let's just get rid of the spider real quick. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, we have a witch in here. Now one other thing that has been changed or fixed is now name tags, when you can actually see the person or mob, you can actually see the name tag. So as you can see, the witch isn't right against this corner or this corner, so I can't see her. She's throwing something. But she is in this corner over here. We could see her, just a tiny piece of her. So here you can see her name. Oh, I think she just died. Oh, no, she didn't. So anyway, as long as she's against the corner, you can see it. Or if can I do this? Bloop. So if I do this, you can actually see her name through solid blocks, where it used to be that right there you would just see "I'm your wife" because it's in front of the blogs, but you wouldn't actually, probably wouldn't see any of that, would you? You'd only see it when it's bright white like that. You'd see "I'm itch I" something like that. Anyway, it's been fixed where now, as long as you can actually see the thing, which you can see her right there, you can actually see the tag. If you can't see the person, obviously you still can't see the tag. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything that I know about anyway. If there's any things you guys know about, feel free to leave them in the comments if I missed something, and I'll make sure I include it in my next video for the next snapshot, as I do sometimes include things that have passed. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it informational. I know I always say comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I know you guys already know all that, so you guys, you can do it if you want. You know, thumbs up down below helps me tremendously on YouTube. And the one thing, if you want to know what's going on in my world and such, follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/T4ZZM4NN, and follow me, and you'll be kept up to date when I'm streaming and stuff like that, because I have started doing more streaming on Twitch TV. And I'm rambling once again, so I'm going to go ahead and close before I ramble too much. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time guys, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.